Welcome to our spectacular webinar. The Sustainability Energy Busters are here to help you conquer and slay all of the energy vampires that may be lurking in your home or at work. If you have any questions throughout the program, please enter your questions in the chat box or in the Q&A. We will be monitoring both and will answer questions toward the end of the program. Also, this webinar is being recorded, and everyone who registered will receive an email with any important links or information that we discussed during today's program, along with a link to the recording in case you'd like to rewatch the program or share with a friend. So look for that email a little bit later today. Now, let's meet the Sustainability Energy Busting team. I'm Batty Elaine.
And hello, I'm Penelope.
I'm Werewolf Mike.
I am Neat the Slayer.
I'm Lara the Witch.
We're ready to start slaying energy vampires. Are you ready? Let's discover what those lurking vampire electronics actually are.
Welcome to our energy-sucking home. Vampire electronics are all around us. Do you see all those little blue or green or red highlights? They're shining after dark, after you think you've turned off your appliances. But they are not off. They are the living dead appliances, sucking energy, causing frightening electric bills, and helping to cause scary climate change. This is our favorite time of the year, when all the goblins are allowed to come out. But energy vampires, they are around all year long. The question is, do you want these goblins and energy vampires to stay in your home? If so, do nothing. But if you would like to rid your home or office of energy vampires, then hold an energy exorcism. And just continue to watch our team.
I'm Werewolf Mike, and I hunt energy vampires. Come with me on a hunt as I search for them in our office. Vampires can be identified by glowing lights or zombie plugs searching for a destination, but making no connection. Come with me as I hunt them today. Energy vampires lurk in all locations. These zombie plugs are currently searching, longing for a connection, with none to be found. Computer monitors, which appear to be asleep, are searching, are looking for a connection as well, but they're awake. They're ever so slightly awake. How about your phone? It glows in the night. Plugs, computers, they can all be on, and they need to be turned off to prevent energy supply from seeping away.
How about that boombox? It may be silent, but it's still on. In the kitchen, what lurks in the kitchen? Your television set, you've left it on. It's using power. It's sucking power. How about your cable box? The light is on. The cable box is on. Or your microwave. The clock. The clock keeps time and is still using energy. Your coffee maker. It's still cooking long after it's been used. Or your toaster. Though it's not toasting, the plug is still drawing power. Batty Elaine, can you help us find some more energy vampires?
So here we have an alarm clock that may still be on, a Zoom light that may be left on, maybe your PlayStation or gaming console, an electric toothbrush that continues to be charged, or a nightlight that stays on continuously. What about your cable modem or your DVD player or even your printer? A new report from the National Resource Defense Council states that Americans are spending $19 billion a year in electricity costs from vampire appliances and electronics alone. That comes down to about $165 per household each year on average, but could cost as much as $440 per household. Around 23% of American power consumption is in the form of idle load electricity. That is a ton of electricity. And you can see here from this figure on the left that we can see some of our appliances that are our biggest offenders who are drawing the most energy. So televisions, the gaming consoles, desktop computers, laptops, even if they are on or also in standby mode, are drawing and sucking that energy and also making all of your money fly out of your wallet. And we don't want that. The figure down on the bottom right shows you that even though an appliance may be in standby mode or in off mode, it may still be drawing the same amount or close to the same amount of energy as it would if it was on. So this inkjet fax machine, if you have one of those, maybe at work, when it's on, it's drawing about 6 watts, and when it's off or in standby mode, it's drawing about 5 watts, which is pretty much the same. So we're still getting the same amount of energy and cost being pulled there. Something you can do about this though, FPL has a great tool to help you keep track of your energy usage and your energy bill. The energy dashboard shows month-by-month data along with the average temperature for that month. If you have added electronics to your household, so maybe you got a new TV, maybe you got, you're using your desktop computer, it's being used more because you're working from home, you may be able to see that show up on your energy dashboard. And you may also notice higher energy usage on hotter days as well. So this could be related to how much your AC unit is running, which Laura the Witch is going to talk about a little bit later. You can also see even more specific data. So you can even see your day-by-day energy usage and even your hour-by-hour usage. This is such a great tool to help you identify what's going on inside your home So if you're gone all day, but your energy usage is still high, that would show up on your energy dashboard and would help you think about what's being left on or what's in standby mode to show such a high energy usage. This is actually my personal energy dashboard. And I know that at 2 p.m. on this day, which was actually last Friday, I had just gotten done with our previous webinar and I started cooking my lunch. I started watching TV and I turned on extra lights. So you can see that spike at 2 p.m. And so that lets me know, kind of clues me in on what was actually happening. Just in the US alone, more than 100 billion kilowatt hours are wasted every year because of vampire energy. And again, that's costing American consumers over $19 billion, which is a huge waste of money. Aside from higher electricity bills, vampire energy also contributes to greenhouse gas emissions and climate change. Most electricity is produced by fossil fuel power plants, which means that to produce electricity, we must burn fossil fuels, thereby releasing greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. This will also vary by energy provider, so keep that in mind. But 100 billion kilowatt hours of vampire energy, which is just for 1 year in the United States, produces nearly 80 million tons of carbon dioxide, which is the equivalent of the annual carbon emissions from about 15 million cars. So vampire energy is a serious burden on both our wallets and on the environment. So now I'm going to hand it off to Neek the Slayer to tell us what exactly we can do about it.
Thank you, Betty Elaine. That was scary reality. So now that we know how much those energy vampires are costing us, I want to share with you all 4 ways of slaying those costly vampires that are lurking in your home. First, we have the kilowatt device. If you see it right here. This slaying tool measures the amount of electricity usage of various household appliances. How does it work? The device plugs into any standard wall outlet and then reads the energy use of the appliance plugged into it. The device measures kilowatt hours used over a period of time. It monitors consumptions and is perfect for detecting voltage drops and brown out conditions before they damage delicate appliances. Next, we have you can use the Energy Star certified appliances. I'm sure many of you all may have seen this label on some of your home devices and appliances at home. So while you may not want to rush out and purchase all new appliances, shop smart when the time comes to replace an outdated refrigerator or washing machines. Most appliances carry that label, which endorse the Energy Star participants. Often the labeling also includes expected power costs. This Energy Star label identifies products that meet electric efficiency qualifications that the EPA sets. While you may pay more upfront, the saving in electricity costs over the life of the product often makes up for the difference. I will also drop the link to the Energy Star website down below in the chat box if you want to know more about the different appliances that falls underneath this category. So now onto our third way we could slay those energy vampires. We all know that unplugging electronics and appliances slay those energy vampires, but it is not often feasible to unplug every appliances when you're finished using them. So one of the most effective way you can flip the power off on those vampires is by using power strips. Since most households use multiple phantom appliances, it wouldn't make sense to attempt to unplug each and every one after every single use. However, there is a simple solution that can help cut back on electricity. Electric strips are easily assembled and can shut power off to assort devices at the same time. Rather than manually unplugging each device or flip a light switch on, you could press a button to cut off power to a bank of appliances. If you own a desktop computer, you may already use a surge protector to protect your device components. Using power strips elsewhere in your home can help consolidate cords and make saving electricity even simpler. And my last tool will be your smart home tools to help with energy savings. For example, we have our smart thermostats. Heating and cooling consume most energy than any other appliance in your home, making smart thermostats the best candidate to help to save energy within the household. These devices offer the ability to monitor and adjust your home temperature even when you're away. Next, we have our smart lightings. Not only do Energy Star certified smart light fixtures and light bulbs, this smart lighting use 90% less energy than traditional light bulbs. They also help you when you forget to turn out the lights. They use less energy even when on standby. And I know even with little ones, they easily forget the lights to turn the lights off. You could be on your smartphone and just turn the lights off that way if you're in a different area of your home. And also there's smart appliances. More and more appliances are adding smart features, like certified smart refrigerators, dishwashers, clothes washers, dryers, and room air conditioners use less energy. Those are connected, offer consumers new functionality that can enable added convenience and even more savings. And also we have our smart plugs. Those smart plugs work just like the power strips. You just plug in the device into the smart plugs, and it also help, at first when you're considering the smart plugs it's easy to even on your smart device to unplug or turn off those devices with your smartphone. And also I have some more smart tips for you. When using smart appliances, you could get alerts if your refrigerator door is open. You can also schedule laundry and dishwasher to operate when the electricity rate is at the lowest. And there's so much other, features to these smart devices. So now up next is Lara the Witch with more slaying tools for you.
Well, hello there. Nikki the Slayer help you to kill all the energy vampires. And I'll give you some magic saving tips with the secret devices for free. Ooh, okay. Tip number 1, replace your light bulbs with LED. Energy Star certified LED light emitting diode light bulb, which is here, uses 90% less energy than the old incandescent one and lasts 15-25 times longer. Imagine that. Tip number 2, set your fridge and freezer temperature to correct for maximum efficiency. Refrigerator at 38 to 42 Fahrenheit and freezer 0 to 5. Check every 3 to 4 months. And this is what can help you. This little one. Also, there is some daily uses rules which people doesn't think. Practice 2/3 food rule. Your fridge and freezer will use a lot of energy when they are not full. Wait until the food cools down and then put it inside. Don't store uncovered liquid in your fridge because it will add moisture, which will make your compressor to work harder. And leave the gap between the fridge and the wall a couple of inches. It will help you. Also, your fridge will not work that hard. Okay, moving. Tip number 3. Heating and cooling together largest energy use in your home, making 35 to 40% of your energy use. It's crazy. What are we gonna do? When we're gonna leave home, we're gonna put our thermostat and fans on auto. Put it higher, you're not home. When you come back, it will be to the right temperature. Also, clean and replace your filters at least once a month. This is recommended. Shade your windows and plant shade tree or shrub. This can reduce your air conditioning cost up to 30%. Imagine. And this little thing, this little strap can check your energy cost. Moving on, tip number 4, secret magic tip. Lower the temperature of your water heater. Your water heater, you can check with this little device. It's called hot water gauge. So the temperature of hot water between 120 and 30 Fahrenheit, it's the right one. Is it shot higher? Go to your water heater and lower it down. It will save a lot, believe me. Tip number 7, seal all air leaks around your home. I have some special magic devices. Here is outlet and switch gasket. Here is the outlet cap. And I have another one. It's called door sweep. And the water strips window. Those devices will help you and save it. And now, finally, this is what you've been waiting. Florida special. Limit time. You run your pool pump summer 6 hours and winter to 4 hours a day. Those are the magic tips and tricks I have for you. That's all from me.
Thank you to the amazing Sustainability Energy Busters. So many great tips to slay all of the energy vampires that are lurking in our homes and at work. I see we have some questions coming in, so let's get to the Q&A. First question we have is for Penelope, I'm sorry. Can you connect a power strip to a smart plug?
Well, it's a very good idea. If you connect a power strip to a smart plug, you can control that device with your phone or your Alexa or something like that. So very good idea.
Okay. Next question we have is for Mike the Werewolf. Is it okay to leave your iPhone or iPad chargers in the wall when not charging?
No way. No way. Those are energy vampires. They're sucking energy still. Make sure you unplug them.
Okay. Let's see. Pat is interested in mitigation ideas. Penelope, would you like to answer that one?
I would love to answer that one. The best mitigation is turn things off. Don't use energy. But if you, like we all do, have to use energy, use renewable energy. Try and get solar. Join FPL's Solar Together program if you can't put it on your house yourself. You can also use all of these ideas. Those are mitigating. And then on top of all of that, for climate change, you could plant trees.
Thank you, Penelope. Another question we have is, when are the best times to charge electronics for cost, energy saving, efficiency? And that is going to be during off-peak hours. So between about 11 p.m. to about 6 a.m. That's going to be the best time to charge for cost saving efficiency. Another question, we're gonna get to one more question here. Does my water use affect my water bill? Penelope.
Would you like me to answer that? Yes. The answer is yes. The more hot water you use, the more energy you're using. So, can you wash your clothes in cold water? Can you consolidate your dishes and run your dishwasher less? What about your washing machine? Don't use it for little loads. Save and do big loads. And then also, even your cold water impacts our energy use because it takes energy to be able to create pure, clean drinking water. So saving water saves energy.
Thank you, Penelope. I want to get to actually just a couple more that we have coming in here. Jason says that he leaves town for a couple of weeks every now and then. Should he just unplug everything when he leaves? And also, what about electronics that are left on at night? Neek the Slayer, can you answer that question?
Yes, Jason. You can always use a power strip or even smart plugs. When you're away, you could just go onto your device and just turn it off. Or even when you're away for a long period of time, you could always monitor your devices with your smart tools. So that would be a great way to do that.
And also something that you can do is to increase your air conditioning temperature as well. If you're not going to be there for a while, just go ahead and put it up so it's not running while you're gone. No need to air condition an empty house. And one more that we have in the chat here, what about your TV and cable? You can't keep turning it on and off. I would say definitely look for those Energy Star appliances when you are looking for a TV, or if you're looking for a new TV, and also your cable box. TVs, definitely you could unplug and plug back in, or like Neek the Slayer has mentioned, using a smart power strip, you can just turn it off, or even a smart plug as well. The cable box, I do understand, some of these things are an inconvenience. So the best thing that you can do is just make sure that the appliances that you're using are Energy Star appliances and are drawing the least amount of energy possible. That's really the key here, is looking at how much energy these appliances are drawing, because that is going to translate into how much money you're spending as well. So with that, I want to thank you all for all of the great questions. I have just a couple slides left that I want to share that will come up. It just disappeared. All right, there we go. So we also have a native tree giveaway through the Office of Sustainability. Your Sustainability Energy Busting team is going to be giving away native trees on November 7th. And like Laura the Witch had mentioned, this is another great way to reduce your energy costs. A tree planted in the right place is going to definitely cool your home and cause you to not have to run that AC unit quite as much. So this tree giveaway is open to City of West Palm Beach residents and businesses. We are giving away 4 trees per property per year. We do have an online application and also safe parking lot pickups. So we want to make this safe and comfortable for everyone to be able to pick up their trees. So please visit our website, wpb.org/10ktrees. We have a tree application that is required. So again, just visit our webpage, fill out your application. All of the tree species and information is on that application, so you can pick the right tree for your yard beforehand. And this is us. Our main webpage is wpb.org/green. If you like today's program, we have many more scheduled. Next week, we will be here on Zoom again at 12 p.m. for Naturescaping for Wildlife. And that information will be posted on our webpage and on our Facebook page and Twitter page and our Instagram page. So you can find us on social media at WPB Green. It's all one word. And like I mentioned earlier, you all are going to receive an email with any important links that we mentioned today, along with our contact info as well. So I hope you have enjoyed today's presentation, that you learned some things, that you can now go home and slay those energy vampires that are lurking in your home. So be on the lookout for those. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to respond to the email that I'm sending out to everyone. We'd be happy to answer any of your questions. And I hope to see you here again next Friday. Thank you and goodbye.